What's going on, everybody? I'm Josh with Fort Collins Kia, and today I'm introducing the brand new 2021 Kia Sorento. Woo woo! The first thing that should catch your eye about the new Sorento is how impeccable it looks. For years, Sorentos looked like they were designed in the broom closet of a paper bag factory. But now it looks like Kia hired Michelangelo to chisel it out of stone. What I love about this new design is how aggressive it looks, like a leopard waiting to pounce on its prey. I can picture now a documentary about the Sorento stalking an unsuspecting Honda Fit.
No question, the redesign for Kia's medium-sized SUV is stunning. From the quad headlights to the rectangular taillights, the vehicle is impressive to say the least.
While we're on the topic of looks, check out this interior. Everything in here screams quality of a higher caliber. If I hadn't told you this was a Sorento, you probably would have thought it was a Mercedes or Lexus.
Providing an ambiance of rugged tranquility, the Sorento's interior was carefully designed with adventure in mind. And to get you there, a new engine lineup.
This model is the S trim, which is just one step above the base model. It houses a 2.5-liter four-cylinder naturally aspirated engine that produces 191 horsepower and 182 foot-pounds of torque. Higher trim levels, like the EX and the SX, add a turbocharger to increase the power to 281 and 311 foot-pounds of torque. So what happened to the V6, you might be asking? I don't know.
Losing the V6 is the most surprising part of this redesign, especially since the towing capacity drops from 5,000 pounds to 3,500 pounds, or even 2,000 pounds, depending on which engine you get. The only thing we could come up with was that Kia is set to introduce a hybrid and plug-in hybrid model in early spring of 2021. Maybe they were trying to build an engine that could be all things to all men. So how does this engine perform on the road?
The initial answer is adequate. It doesn't feel slow or underpowered. In fact, it feels nimble and graceful. Old Sorentos used to feel like cruise ships, sturdy, lumbering beasts that could crash through a 100-foot wave without spilling your martini. But this feels sprightly, almost like it's rear-wheel drive, but of course it isn't.
Here's another thing that former Sorento owners will love.
It averages, wait for it, 26 miles to the gallon. That's amazing. In olden times, Sorento owners had to drive with a fuel hose permanently connected to the filler. True fact. That's a true fact right there.
The whole vehicle isn't completely different though.
The Sorento was Kia's first attempt at a three-row SUV, and as you can see, they have kept that feature. They've also added USB ports in the third row as well, just like its big brother, the Telluride. Another thing they've added are these Telluride-style seat folding buttons. Look at that! You can now fit that Japanese woven Turkish rug you've always wanted.
However, similar to its predecessor, it does have its quirks.
There are a couple of new things that I've yet to fully understand. For one, the blind spot detection is permanently on. You can shut it off, but you have to go through a series of steps in the vehicle settings. What was wrong with a button? Then there's this. I press this button here, and the backup camera comes on. But it's only while the vehicle's in park. What is that for? Watching for carjackers?
Another thing is the sport mode. Now, earlier I said that the vehicle doesn't feel underpowered, which it doesn't. So when you put it in sport mode, you kind of expect that whatever torque it was holding back would be added for an extra boost. But instead, the tachometer spikes and the engine wails. The best way I can describe it is, when I was very young, I learned that gym teachers value effort over skill. So when he would have us running laps, I would run at a comfortable pace, but grit my teeth and grunt along so that he thought I was doing my best. That's what this feels like. Why aren't you going faster than 30? You're not gonna win any Most Improved medals.
Okay, calm down, Josh. What are some qualities that stand out?
Well, for one thing, the all-wheel drive LX model comes in around $32,000, which is $2,800 less than the equivalent Honda Passport.
And it comes with 8.2 inches of ground clearance, which is 0.2 inches better than the Telluride.
So I'm sure at this point you're wondering, would I even recommend the Sorento?
Without a doubt, 100% yes. It has its flaws, mind you, but it's exquisite to drive. It looks like $1 million. It gets superb gas mileage, can fit 7 people, has 8.2 inches of ground clearance, and is competitively priced. Plus, you get Kia's unbeatable 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
If you're not yet convinced, maybe you should stop by Fort Collins Kia and drive one. I guarantee you won't be disappointed.